We're sitting here with Chef Gary at Epcot as part of the Magic of Healthy Living weekend. Tell me, what does healthy living mean in the grand scope of Disney cuisine?
I think it's about a sense of balance, and I think we show that across all our properties. We have, of course, a little bit of indulgent food because people are here for a little bit of fantasy. But then you have everything. There's 475 different places at Walt Disney World to eat if you count carts and kiosks. So somebody can find something across that whole spectrum that's going to meet their flavor profile, the price, the convenience level, their sense of healthy living. Everything from the quick service to five diamonds at Victoria and Albert's. And we try and make sure that there's something healthy incorporated in each one of those menus. It's not going to say healthy necessarily. It just is because it should be. It should be great food that just exists on those menus, whether it's quick service or full service.
Right. So living here in Orlando, I go to the parks a lot, and over the last few years, I've noticed the quick service food, subtly shifting over time. Is that a move towards more healthy ingredients and healthier ways of preparing the food?
Absolutely. We talk about that a lot because the majority of our guests are going to touch quick service in one way or another, and their demands are going to be, or their needs are going to be exactly the same in quick service. So we try and make sure that, again, those ingredients are in there, whether it's making sure that every location has one vegetarian or vegan item, make sure they have no sugar added or low fat options throughout there, and those options will continue to increase. That's what we enjoy doing for our guests.
And once you implement a change in a recipe or a procedure of preparing food, do you carefully monitor guest reactions to see what they think, if the flavor has changed, and maybe take it a little bit step back if you think you went almost too far in the healthy direction?
I think the term would be we are a feedback-rich environment. So we get a lot of feedback from our guests and welcome that feedback. And so, on the local level, we of course get it from our cast members, and then our guests are prolific writers, and they write us in, and they'll tell us exactly what they're thinking. And we will absolutely make changes. And sometimes you have to push the envelope just to move a little bit farther ahead anyways, and we're more than willing to do that.
So for something as notoriously unhealthy as like a chicken strip or a French fry, what do you do to make that a healthier option?
Well, the main thing is several years ago we made sure that we had all the added trans fats taken out of all of our products all across property. So that was a huge step, and we were an industry leader when we did that. But chicken strips also, especially in the table service restaurants, they can be grilled. They don't have to be fried anymore. And they'll come with a whole grain pasta and a little bit of marinara sauce. And all the locations also, instead of French fries, you have the options of grapes or carrots or no sugar added drinks, water, pomegranate lemonade. It's only 10 calories. So there are a lot of ways around that.
You're making me hungry. Of course, we're here at Epcot, which cuisine is rich all around the world showcase. Moving beyond the quick service locations into more of the sit-down, table service, does it give you more flexibility in those locations to offer healthier, kind of more intricate dishes?
Absolutely, because in a table service environment, you're going to have a wider range of ingredients anyways, because they're generally bigger locations. But yeah, we try and ensure that they're absolutely incorporated into table service. The menus are generally larger, the kitchen staff is larger, so just the economy of scale, it gives us a lot more flexibility.
And what's an example of a recent healthy meal that somebody might sit down around the World Showcase to enjoy?
Let me see here. So if you go to Morocco, it's automatically a healthy culture. You go over to the Garden Grill, they have foods in there that are automatically going to be healthier. For quick service down below there, you go down to Sunshine Seasons, you get a tofu noodle bowl down there. So I wish I knew all of the menus, but with 475 places, I don't know them all just yet. I haven't memorized them yet.
I don't expect you to know them off the top of your head, but I'm sure there are many experts behind the scenes preparing these on a daily basis. Tell me a little bit about the fresh ingredients that go into making these dishes taste as flavorful as possible.
Well, it's about the quality of the sourcing and procurement process, and that's very tightly and closely managed. Our food safety team goes out to the vendors, ensures that what comes in is fresh and food safe. But Walt Disney World buys over 20,000 tons of fruits and vegetables a year. So I think we're a leader in that area also. There's a lot of produce coming in here.
And then we've got the land here at Epcot. Does that produce a lot of produce for the park?
It produces some, so that goes out to select locations, of course, at the peak of its ripeness. So it goes out there when it's ready. Mother Nature controls that.